My name's Brian Johnson. I have a branch in Humble, Texas. I guess my journey probably began in junior high, elementary school, remembering when the thought came to me of being an insurance agent, that I remembered writing one of those goofy English papers of what are you going to be when you grow up, and it was an insurance agent and a baseball coach. So that's where it first began, but then it began after several years, 10 years in corporate America, wanting to own my own business, do my own schedule, work closer to home. I had a young child, 2 young kids at the time, and so insurance came to mind. And actually, I knew Gordy from high school, so I talked to him about it, and the rest is history. What makes TWFG different and unique, I think, versus both other independents and other captives is the size that we have, from the number of branches, the clout we have with the carriers, also just choices. There are some days I don't have the history, like you said, of being a former captive and having any baggage there. So early on, there were days that I wished I was with a captive and had that name recognition, had that advertising, and have to tell everybody who is TWFG Insurance. But then I soon remembered that there's many days those guys wake up and can't sell home insurance and may not be able to sell auto insurance, and they're told what they have to do and what they can sell and how many they have to sell. And so there's a lot of freedom that we have on our own. It's kind of a hybrid, I tell a lot of people, between a complete independent and a captive, as I can see it. Being part of the TWFG family probably sounds cliche for a lot of people, but having started off, I guess I'm branch number 13, so early on, even though I've only been in insurance 10, 11 years, but the head office, getting to know the staff, and the staff does change, but there are a lot of similarities in people, and I know I've heard Judy Rush was talking about wanting success and for the agents, and giving them a cell phone and a cell phone number, wanting to know and make sure that they have what they need to be successful. So that's part of a family, is helping each other. It's close-knit. We have meetings once a year. You get to see people. Saw the person, there's a couple from Florida. I haven't seen them in a couple years, but we can reconnect here. I have actually sent them some customers that are moving to Florida. So there's a common bond with all the agents that we have. In that things change, the number of carriers we have continues to grow. The number of product offerings we have continues to grow. The fact that when we first started, when I first joined, the shoe was on the other foot, where Gordy would get his 3-piece suit and go out and visit the carriers and try to get appointments. Now the carriers come here and try to get us to write their product. And so we have a lot of power in that sense from our size. In giving advice to somebody that wants to start new in insurance and is looking at TWFG, I guess part of it would depend on their background. Do they have any background in insurance? Obviously, we're wanting that, but the key is that the tools are available to be successful. Like I said, some days I wake up and wish that I had. There's maybe one carrier we don't have access to, and I feel bad because I lost 2 or 3 policies to that carrier. But I remember that we have as many, if not more, carriers available to us than any other independent, and obviously more than captive. So the tools are there, the support's there, the technology's there for us to be successful as agents with TWFG Insurance. So a lot of it's up to us. Definitely, the reason why you should join TWFG is very simple. They've got the tools, they've got the choices, we've got the different carry options, we've got the support at the home office, and their job is to help you succeed, which if you have the effort, you can definitely do it.